Hi guys, it's Jairo and welcome back to another video. So since kakatapos lang ng ating 10-10 sale, so I'll be showing you some of my favorite purchases from Shopee, Lazada, and Zalora. Okay, so this morning, dumating na yung ilan sa ating mga purchases from the recent 10-10 sale. So we have one from Shopee, one from Lazada, and another one from Zalora. So today I will be doing a quick unboxing with you and I will be reviewing some of these items. So let's go!
Hello Plantitas and Plantitas!
Kakatapos lang ng ating 10-10 sale.
Diba? So gano'n nakatagal yun?
Ayan, I'm back.
Parang babarilin ako ng guard to.
So without any further ado, let us start our unboxing. So by the way, these are all photo cards from the medieval, Renaissance, and Baroque period. So while I check out the items, I'll try to explain them to you briefly one by one. So our first item is from Shopee. So these are photo cards during the medieval age. So first, we have this city plan. So as we all know, the medieval period was a time of growth and development for commerce. That is why there are more permanent occupations than the travelers. And this photo will clearly show to you the alleys and the streets during the medieval age. So as you can see, the cities were relatively small. That is why during this time, people were more intact, there were more interactions, there were more gatherings. And as you can see, there's another photo here. There's another photo here of the alleys and the streets during the medieval age. So you can see that public spaces such as alleys, roads, and streets were really great influence for the urban planners. And our last photo is this medieval wall. So as you can see, they have also defense mechanisms towards their enemies, and they also have other natural mechanisms such as hills, islands, and rivers which they used to keep themselves protected at all times. So basically, these are the photo cards from the medieval age. So next, let us check out our purchases from Lazada. So these actually are items during the Renaissance period. Okay. So our first item is again a map, a picture of the city plan during the Renaissance period. So as we all know, Renaissance is a transition period from the Middle Ages going to modernity. So during the transition, these are the people during the Renaissance period. We can see that they have experienced problems such as modernization, colonial exploitation and exploration, urbanization, political divide, and there has also been this divide between the aristocrats and the general public. So these, among other problems, have greatly affected the way urban planners think or the way they plan their cities. So this is an example of the alleys or the cities or the streets during the Renaissance period. So compared with the medieval age, you can see that there are more geometric shapes, the roads, the streets are more symmetrical because the Renaissance architects prefer a classical approach compared with the medieval age, and these straight streets they have helped in making transportation faster and easier for everyone, since one of the modes of transportations during this age were carriage. And our last photo is this one. So this is a photo of St. Peter's Basilica, which was designed by Michelangelo. So as I have said a while ago, one of the major problems during the Renaissance period is Christianity. So the popes have seen these the churches as a great strategy to bring back the lost influence of Christianity. So they focused more on the design and the architecture of their churches to encourage more people to visit them and to bring back their lost influence. So those are our purchases from Lazada. So lastly, let us check our purchases from Zalora. So these are actually photo cards from the Baroque period. So again, first on our list is this plan or a city map during the Baroque era. So the Baroque layout focused on the display of the city's power and strength. And as you can see on this photo, the center is usually public and commercial and is the largest and most important section of all. And another distinct characteristic of Baroque style layout is that they focused on green spaces. Green space and open space are found throughout the city, and each section is built around its open square. Also, for example, in Europe, powerful and centralized governments focus on the physical designs of their cities, their royal palaces, and their gardens. And if you want to see the ultimate Baroque statement, you can see how the royal cities such as Versailles and the St. Petersburg were made. So this is a photo of St. Petersburg for you to understand it clearly. So basically that is it for my video, and I hope that you were able to learn something. So cheers! Don't forget to hit like,
Share and subscribe.
In our channel to
Get updated with our latest videos.
Thank you!
Hi Plantitos and Plantitas! May merienda na ba kayo? Ako kasi hindi pa eh. Kaya habang pinag-uusapan natin ang urban planning in the Middle Ages, magbe-bake ako ng cake. But for this episode, I will focus more on the medieval period in India. Tara!
Hello Plantitas and Plantitas!
kakatapos lang ng ating 10-10 sale.
Diba? So, gano'n nakatagal yun?
Ayan, I'm back.
Parang babarilin ako ng guard doon.
Let's start with the dry ingredients. This will serve as the base of our cake. Kasi kung wala nito, chocolate drink lang siya. Char. Just like how agrarian expansion was regarded as the foundation of market economy and urban growth in the medieval age of India. Nung time na yon, uso yung land grants. So the rulers of the dynasties granted lands to the Brahmins or priests and political leaders in exchange for their loyalty and assistance to them. Because of that, there had been an increase in crop production kasi pwede din naman nilang gamitin yung lands for agricultural purposes. So, ayan, isunod na natin yung wet ingredients. Dahil dumami yung nagko-cultivate ng mga lupa, inayos na rin nila yung waterways nila, wells, and tanks to ensure steady supply of water. This resulted to larger population in those areas. May pagkain at tubig, so doon nagsettle yung mga tao. However, nagkaroon na ng surplus in production, and this encouraged the development of markets. So because of the economic and commercial activities, some small towns were converted into big cities. In the early medieval period, India consisted of urban centers. So, i-separate muna natin yung batter into two pans. Kagaya kung paano sineparate into 5 ang towns in India, depende sa functions nila. So, una, yung trade centers, also called port towns because they are located on the left and right banks of the rivers. In this period, international trades across the Indian Ocean happened. Nagdatingan yung foreigners such as Europeans, Chinese, Arabs, Persians, people from Malay Peninsula, at yung Muslims na naging dominant group kasi nagtayo na rin sila ng communities doon. Dinarayo talaga nila India noon dahil sa mga produkto nila such as cotton for cloth, textiles, spices, silk, and porcelain wares such as bowls and plates. So yan, luto ng cake at pwede nang i-decorate. Pero hindi ko naman talaga yan i-decorate na. Lalagyan ko lang ng feeling. Wow, feelings. Next, yung capital towns. Dito yung royal palace and the residence of the king. This also served as the residential quarters for political and military officials. Kinaibahan din nito sa ibang towns is that merong entertainment for the ruling elite. There are musicians, dancers, and poets. Also, merong commerce dito. Next are the military and administrative centers. These were more exploitative than productive. They also serve as exchange centers kasi pinupuntahan din siya ng mga merchants from other countries in search of local products. Hi, I'm back. Napagod ako mag-bake ng 3 minutes, char. Fourth are the religious centers. So there are pilgrims from other countries who visited India to see their beautiful temples and idols, of course to worship and to perform religious rituals. Sa dami ng mga nagpupunta doon, nag-boost talaga yung economic activities around the temples. And aside from the land grants, marami ding endowments or donations na binibigay sa kanila. And this again resulted to agricultural surpluses. And then, of course, may need for markets. Nevertheless, these temples are the most important parts of the urban and rural settlements. Last na yung educational centers. So, the Brahmadeas, the granted lands, they also became unique centers for literary activities since they are attached to the temples. Jointly, they contributed an institutional influence on urban growth since they offered a concentrated market to traveling traders and a boost to commercial opportunities because of the reputation of these educational centers. So that's it for the medieval period in India. Sana may natutunan kayo pero sa chocolate cake natin. Pero totoong recipe yan na pwede nyo gawin. Promise, masarap yan. Total, di ko pa naman nakakain to. Ipapasa ko na lang sa next episode. Sana umabot pa na ganito yung tsura niya. So, bye!
Don't forget to hit like,
Share and subscribe.
In our channel to
Get updated with our latest videos.